It's a girl, Charlotte Musimbi, welcoming once again to the Chronicles of Charlotte. And as you all know, this is the only place that happens to appreciate, accommodate, and accept each and every one of you, regardless of who you are, where you're from, and whatever world we may be standing at. So just as we get going, today is that day I was just having this deep thought, and I'm like, who is it that the people we trust so much, the people like we put our everything into, like, are the ones who always end up hurting us the most. So just as we get going, I want us to be so grateful and be thankful for having gone through the whole month. And as we get to the end of it, kindly don't forget that we all need each other. And through this, I'm just here to thank each and every one of you who's joined us for the first time, who's been with us since the beginning, and those who joined us in the middle. Like, you guys, were it not for you, I'd say this journey would not have been possible. So kindly wanna get a notification once my every episode is uploaded. Don't wanna miss any video, don't hesitate to click the notification bell so that you will get notified. And most importantly, if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. And don't forget that we all need each other. Like, no man is an island. So share the videos, give referrals, like, let us manifest. And I'm so grateful and thankful, and I just feel like I should spread the love to each and every one of you who's making sure that our favorite people, like the people we care about, are in the best place by making sure that they are sharing the videos, they're giving referrals, they're just making sure like they're getting in touch with the word. So I'm so thankful. I may not have expressed this, I don't know what to do in return, but just know, like, I really treasure you guys. And most importantly, this is the energy we all wanna hear about. So thumbs up is all I'm requesting for. So just as we get going, you can vibe with me, you can gist with me, you can chat with me through my social media platforms, which are tagged on the description box. And don't forget that the comment section is here for you guys. Like, why are you people not typing on the keyboard just to make sure that you are, like, giving me a heads up, you are getting in touch with your girl? Like, the comment section is all for you, so don't let it so dry. So on to this aspect of people we care about and the people we trust so much hurting us. This is a very sensitive topic, and I feel like I have to do a part 2 of it, where I'll have to involve someone who's been through the journey. Even I think it would go to a part 3, because I need to involve a victim and I need to involve the figure. The figure where I'm talking about is the parent, like the father figure. So there's this thing where we ladies, I'm not saying that ladies are the only victim, but it has gotten to my attention that fathers are, like, destroying the relationships and the trust they had built with their daughters. Like, they're just, like, destroying everything. That's the best term I can use. Like, you'd find it gets to a point that even your daughter can't even, like, sit on the same table with you, or your daughter even can't consent with you in case they are in a trouble, or they just want to confirm anything, or even if they need the basic needs, like, they find it so hard. And today I just want to, like, let you guys know, like, despite anything, there's always a reason as to why something is happening. You're not gonna tell me, like, since you were born you've not had this good relationship with your father, and you just act like everything is okay and no one has ever, like, turn down the other. We are human, it's allowed. But let me just pray and seek each and every one of you that don't be the reason as to why, like, your daughter goes astray, your daughter loses your trust, your daughter can't believe in you. As in, that is what I just have to say today. So just going through some article, I happen to understand that one of the reason as to why, like, daughters get to that point where they, like, don't want anything to do with their fathers is when like they happen to be through these sinful experiences. When I talk through sinful experiences, I mean like something like sexual molestation and stuff like that. Like, don't torture your own blood. Don't let this innocent soul go into slavery and hurt the men in the society just because you did something to them. Like, you defile them, you abused them sexually and stuff like that. So you don't expect, like, I'd use this example. I might have been through this process, of which I haven't been through any, but where a father like defiles their daughter, and then you expect like this girl will get to this point where they'll just like grow up well, they just trust men, they just get married, they believe in love and stuff like that. You understand what I'm trying to put across? Like, that wound will never heal. Like, it will be so difficult for this person to trust a man or a guy, even their own brothers, even their own uncles, their own cousins. Why? This is because this situation happened with someone very close to them, someone who's their own blood, someone they trusted. This person can't go to that point. This girl can't even close, like they can't share a room with a male friend. Not even sharing a room, like they can't sit in a room with a cousin, a male cousin. So let us just try so hard. Like, let us protect our daughters, let us protect our angels, and we daughters, let us avoid, like, let us not put people and our men, like the people we care about, the father figure, the brothers, the cousins, into temptations where like they are human. So you don't expect like you're wearing seductive and explosive outfits around them and you just expect like they'll act like everything is okay. I know your dress is a choice, but let us try not to drive them into situations that will make them make a move that we don't want, or we will make them make a move that they don't want to. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, to my second point is the societal norms and stuff like that. You know, thanks to the technology and the 21st century, at least people are enlightened and stuff like that. Me, like, we would be told stories like few years ago when we were still young. We'd always be told stories with our aunties and our grandmothers where like we ladies, the long time ago, not that long time ago, let's say a century ago, like the women figure would not be allowed to even share a table with the men. No matter how related you are, they wouldn't be allowed to share a table or even have a conversation. They would never even participate in decision making. So what are you doing to this person? Like, you're trying to develop seeds of mistrust and doubtful, because they'd always feel inferior and stuff like that. So I just thank the 21st century that we people are gotten enlightened, and right here like we can participate in decision making. But it's so sad when it gets to this point where we have some societies still like ladies don't have a voice. Like, if I tell you and I'm your dad and I tell you you're not going to this school, then best believe me, daughter, you're not going to this school. So let us just allow them to express themselves. Let them have their freedom of expression and have their right like to choose what is best for them, as long as it's not affecting the people they care about and it's not being toxic to themselves. Just as we get going, hope you're enjoying this vibe, and kindly click the subscribe button. So, lack of exposure is very important, and I feel like caging a young girl in the compound and not letting her get exposed and meet friends and meet people from different levels will really make this person like so self-centered. Like, they will only have this mindset that these people I wasn't allowed to see or meet, they are evil. So this really triggers their minds, and it just makes them feel like I cannot even meet or shake a hand with a guy or wherever that person may be. So this person gets to the age of even 40 when they're still not married. Why? Because they were brought up in this cocoon where they believed like we ladies should just be enclosed and we should not interact with these people because these people are bad. So let us try so hard not to do that to these beings. Like, they're so innocent, they're the people we care about, and let us try to value like their decisions. Let us expose our daughters. They have to learn, they have to relate, they have to broaden their minds, they just have to suit the society. One of the reasons as to why children end up like the relationship between daughters and fathers gets to a degrade, I feel like it's the absenteeism. Like, the father figure plays a key role, and it really plays an important role to a girl child. There's this conversation and there's this environment a father provides to their daughters. And best believe, if you're not gonna be present for your daughter, then it will get to that point like they'd never even trust themselves. It will get to that point that they'd never believe in themselves. Why? They just feel like they are a disappointment, they are not worthy, they don't deserve this, because they'd see their friends talking about their fathers being treated in a certain way with their fathers, but what happened to them? They'll be having so much questions about where they went wrong and what they did wrong for them to deserve such. So let us not be the reason as to why our seeds, our offsprings, our special people are condemning themselves. They are just cursing the day they were born on this planet Earth. And moving on swiftly before I bid you guys bye, I have to talk about this overreacting of a sin. No one is perfect. We are here to learn, and through like the life stages, we always happen to like broaden our minds day in day out. Out of curiosity we may stumble, and one man's meat is another one's poison. But if you're a parent, even if it's the mother figure, today I've just decided to mention the fathers and the bros and the men figure in the society because that's what like I intended to. But what I'm trying to talk about is like, don't overreact through a situation. Like, even if your daughter has failed you at some point, you took her to school, she never paid the school fees, or she sneaked out of school, or she sold all her school items, and then you're here fighting her, like feasting her, and yeah, like you're just overreacting. You chase her out of the house. Where do you want her to go? Like, this world out here is not safe. So let us find ways to like interact and help our children get enlightened, because at the end of the day, these are the people that we expect them to create and manifest change. These are the people we expect to take care of us. These are the people we want to let them continue with our generation. So please, in any way that you're going to put discipline on your daughter, as a father, as a mother, make sure that you're not being that toxic on them. So this brings me to the end of this episode, and I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have gotten enlightened. I hope you all are gonna manifest for change. So kindly click the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, share the videos, and don't forget that we all need each other. So check up on each other. Until on Wednesday, bye. And the only way today I'm gonna say bye is just to manifest, like, let us learn to take care of one another. Let our fathers, let us create the conducive environment, and let us create the best relationships with our daughters. Till then.